Hey Virgo, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope everyone's feeling fabulous. So as we come close to winding up another freaking crazy year, well, it was for me anyway, I'm sure many of you are, reflecting or taking stock of where you're at and where you were hoping to be by the end of this year. If that's the case, this is definitely going to be your reading. This is a great time to recenter, reassess, reset, do away with all the things that didn't work for you and move into the new year with direction and feeling, motivated about what the year could bring. So in today's reading, we'll be looking into what the next 3 months bring and which opportunities you can really embrace based on the current collective and dominant energies at play. And by the end of this reading, I'm hoping you'll be put in a more positive mindset, feeling empowered and ready to take on 2023 with direction and purpose. So let's jump into it, Virgo, and see what is on the horizon for you. So let's draw some cards, just the collective energy for the next 3 months. What's going on for Virgo? What messages do we have for the beautiful Virgo that are tuning in at this time? Virgo, what's going on? Okay, there's 2 here. I only need 1. I'm going to take the top one. And I'm going to shuffle for another card. What have we got for Virgo? Okay. All right, Virgo. So it seems like, in November, you'll find yourself feeling a little bit of resistance when it comes to sharing deeper aspects of yourself. If this has to do with whether it has to do with your love life or whether it has to do with your workplace, I feel that you're going to be put in a position where the mask is kind of going to start slipping. True emotions are going to be overpowering your that calm, collected exterior that you have worked so hard at maintaining. I feel, Virgo, that there are things that you don't like to share about yourself. You are working on improvement and healing, I feel, in the months leading up to November, including November, and you don't feel quite ready to be vulnerable. The message Spirit has for you is allow yourself to surrender and be stripped bare in vulnerability. Whether this has to do with your love life or every other aspect of your life, speak through your feelings and not through the logic of the situation. I feel that it's time for you to release and let go in November. You've done a lot of hard work, Virgo, and the next step in your healing process is to speak your feelings with conviction, completely owning them and embracing where you're at in your journey. And the only way I guess you can do that is by allowing yourself to display raw emotion to a degree. I'm not saying, allow you to completely let emotion drive you where you feel you have no control. What I'm saying is surrendering to that emotion and communicating through that space allows for you to be understood, allows for people to, contribute to your healing by offering you different approaches that will work for you at this time. It will also help those around you that you feel are getting a little bit too close for your liking right now. It will also allow them to take a step back because they will feel the energy, the shift. They will understand the shift in your energy. So let's say you're dealing with someone, Virgo, let's talk about specifics, right? I'll give you an example. Let's say you're dealing with someone intimately that is trying to better understand why there is a certain element of detachment about you. They may be leaning in to get answers. They may be leaning in and asking questions that you're not ready to answer. However, if you take control of this, what that does is it causes you to retreat even further and further into your shell. If in actual fact you want to bridge that gap and you want to connect with these people, this person, this cause, expressing how you feel will allow them to give you the space so you can lean in at a pace that you feel comfortable with, right? So really take opportunity to, express through feelings in November. And then as you move into December, you will feel a lot more empowered, that you are embracing where you're at in your journey. You're embracing what you deem to be flaws that need to be hidden and protected. In fact, you will own them. You will honor them. You will allow them to take up space in your life. And through doing that, you will release. You will continue to purge and release. That's what I'm feeling, a lot of purging and releasing. And you will feel so much more empowered. You will feel so much more in control. You will feel that you have what it takes to create change, rather than waiting for change to come your way so that you can jump on that train and ride it. You will be the one that will be the game changer, okay? And that is a huge shift, because what that means is that you're not waiting for the train to come, okay? You will be already riding that train, and whoever wants to jump on board, the door's open kind of thing. They're either riding that wave with you or they're not. Huge shift, a lot more self-confidence I'm feeling, a lot of healthy energy circulating through the sacral and the solar plexus. So you might feel passion reignite, inspiration, confidence, self-worth, all these juicy things that you may have been suppressed or you've not been able to tap into for some time are slowly going to start being reawakened by you really leaning into this vulnerability. So by the end of December and moving into January, you will be able to really identify what it is that you want to continue to feel, okay? Right now, everything's been bottled up. In the months leading up to November, there has been this element of holding back, bottled up, not quite sure, feeling a little bit uncertain, feeling a little bit lost, not willing to take that first step. But by the end of December and moving into January, oh my gosh, Virgo, you're going to, through this purging process, really owning your shit, you're going to be able to focus on the things that are igniting your spirit, igniting your passion, igniting your creativity, putting a spring in your step. And the message for you is put all your energy into what you want so it can grow. You will have everything you need by January to set some really, really strong foundations for what you want to grow. So I feel, Virgo, this year you kind of been cruising along, feeling the waters, not quite sure which direction you want to go in. Something has changed in the recent months that has really caused certain feelings and emotions to bubble within you, that has ignited your spirit, really awakened your passion, solar plexus and sacral, and have a healthy flow, whereas previously I feel they were blocked. And that is going to be what is going to be the driving energy for you to make some decisions in which areas you want to see grow. So I do feel that moving into the new year, you will feel a lot more positive about what's to come. So let's break this down and see what this is about. Let's have a look into love a little bit and see if this has to do with love. Okay. I'm getting two stories. In fact, I'm starting to get butterflies in my stomach, Virgo. What's going on here? Okay, I'm getting two messages, so I will deliver both. There is a conversation that's going to take place. This conversation is going to be with someone that you are intimately connected with. You are going to express feelings which is in a way that you've not done before. There is something you're going to release. Now, some of you may have been with someone for quite some time, or there might be someone in your life that you're still holding on to. Or you may have invested your energy in someone recently where you see that timing isn't right for them. That's what it really feels like. There is this realization that I'm sick of standing on the fence. I really want to experience love and have a deep, deep connection. There is a block here with this person, Virgo, that is not allowing this right now to move in a direction that you're ready to move into. And so I think you're going to make the call to move away from this connection, and you're going to communicate it. This is new energy for me. For me, this feels like through meeting this person, some feelings are going to unlock within you that are going to allow you to do that whole purging. So it's an interesting energy because it's either the realization that you're ready to move forward with someone new, and the words that you're going to speak to someone that you have yet to heal from in your past are going to help you finally let that go and really embrace passion and desire and love in a way that you haven't for a long time. Or this person that you have recently, let's say recent months, been dating or investing your energy in, you come to the realization that that timing isn't right for the two of you. You know, they're not ready to let go of certain things, and they have awakened something within you that you're ready to experience right now. You're going to make the decision to move in a different direction. So, in summary, that was a very long-winded explanation. But in summary, there will be closure had in November. And it's going to come from a place where you express raw emotion, because raw emotion has been triggered within you that is too overwhelming for you to suppress and continue wearing that mask. And then as you go into December, I feel, Virgo, that some of you may be reconnecting with someone from your past. I feel that there is going to be either a recent, like I said, this recent date, you were dating someone or seeing someone recently, and they really made you realize that there is someone in your life that you really want to make amends with. That's one message. The other message that I'm getting is that finally, okay, because there's two sides to this coin. You either pursue the new relationship, speak your words that will allow you closure with that person from your past, and it finally mends whatever healing, I guess, whatever healing needed to be done within you and their relationship, this person from your past, will finally happen. It will allow that release from both ends. So this is beautiful. It will set both of you free. It will set you free. Most importantly, this is your reading, Virgo. So November and December, letting go, purging, setting yourself free. Like, I feel like a huge weight is going to be lifted off your shoulders, regardless of, you know, which side of this reading you fall on, let's say. And then as you move into January, that focus on really placing that focus on what matters most to you is going to be something you're not going to be able to shake off. In fact, I'm feeling that you're back to being able to see things from a logical and objective point of view. You're going to be seeing this person and paying attention to their actions. You're going to be paying attention to the dynamics. You're going to be really, really paying attention to what the signs are. And Spirit is encouraging you to pay attention to these things. It will help you maintain that focus, right? Okay, let's break this down a little bit more. And let's look at the other areas of your life as well. Okay. Geez, when you do a general reading, you just get so many messages. But I'll stick to the two. Actually, there's one thing that's making you feel really anxious, Virgo. I feel that there is an element of indecisiveness. There is something you want to communicate to someone in your life. You may have a child with this person, or you may have children, and you just don't know how to communicate this with them. So that's a message for someone out there. Again, the overall energy tells me that if there's something you want to communicate, the energy is positive. You know, it will do you a world of good. You have been kind of holding off this communication for some time, expressing something that you feel towards this person for quite some time. It will be to your benefit to speak the words. So that's a message for someone out there. Now, moving into, I guess, the other aspects of your life. Time to go. Time to speak your words. Like I said, November, speaking your words through a place of feeling, making the decision to release and let go. And I feel that you're going to really embrace this Queen of Swords energy, where you really own, like I said, those aspects of yourself you have not been too fond of. Okay, really embracing them, standing up for them. Okay, owning that they exist and they are a part of you, standing up for them and speaking your mind, and standing by the way certain things made you feel. I feel that this is something that you've been carrying for a while, and this kind of energy is going to ripple into every aspect of your life. And there is this beautiful energy that's surrounding you in November and December, Virgo, in every aspect of your life. And that is that you will finally let people know where you stand. And because you tell people can't read our minds, right? They will show you just how important your well-being is to them. You know, they want to honor and show you the respect that you desire. And I guess speaking the words allows them the opportunity to do this. And this will really kind of lay down your defenses. Where you felt that you were not being respected, you were taken advantage of potentially, people weren't particularly interested in how certain things made you feel, being able to communicate these things through that process of purging and through that process of honesty really allows others to show up for you in a way that they've never had the opportunity to do before. And you'll be pleasantly surprised how deeply people do care about you, or those people that are important to you anyway. So it's a very beautiful energy. And then in January, I feel that there is something here. There is definitely someone in your life romantically that you really want things to go in a positive direction, but you will realize that their healing journey and their timing is very, very different to yours. You'll find yourself once again slipping into the energy of being uncertain, feeling that you need to protect yourself, and you'll start to experience that push and pull effect in January, where you are hyper focused on what you do want to experience and really wanting to experience it with that person, but not being able to because you feel that they're blocking your advances energetically because they've got some healing to do. So again, you'll feel like you need to put your own boundaries up. Let's have a look and see though. I just want to pull out one more card to see what spirit, what message spirit has for you in this situation. I see, okay. You know, the King of Wands is the type of king that leads from the heart. And this king inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. They are really inspiring. You see, the King of Wands has learned through experience, and they are able to connect. This king is able to connect with you because of those experiences. And this king's story is what inspires others to kind of be on his team, let's say, you know, fight his battle, be part of that common cause, because at the heart of it, the King of Wands really does believe in following what you desire. And I feel that the message Spirit has for you when it comes to this situation and the indecisiveness that you feel is those feelings that come up for you in November, you won't be able to suppress those any longer. Like the let's say Pandora's box is open, and you speaking those words is the beginning of a massive shift. Continue to speak from your heart, you know, allow there is a lot of depth and impact in what you have to say. The more you speak the words that you feel, the more you align yourself in the vibration of what you're trying to call in, okay? And you will gain the control. You will once again feel in control of your own personal kingdom. And you will attract the type of people that want to fight that same battle with you. When I say battle, I'm talking about, you know, co-create and coexist with you, that have that same common cause, that same common purpose, that have that same value system that you have been trying to call in for some time. All right, Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. But before I do, I'm going to draw one more message for you. A message from Spirit. What does Spirit have for you? What message does Spirit have for you when it comes to the next 3 months? And take this card as it resonates, guys. That's way too many. One more card. One more card. Do we have one more card for Virgo? What's Spirit's love message for Virgo? What does Virgo need to know in the months to come? I'm going to take the bottom one. Do something for someone. Give your attention to another. Okay, so I'm going to hold that up for you guys. And this card definitely holds a vibration of that law of give and take. You know, the more you give, the more you create space for yourself to receive. So I'm not going to elaborate on that. But when you think about what you're about to experience, that element of, you know, really aligning with your path in the months to come, think about continuing that momentum and flow of receiving, that reciprocity, and think about, you know, giving to somebody else as a way of creating space for you to also receive. Okay, because you've not been receiving, Virgo, and the reason you've not been receiving isn't because you haven't, I guess it's not about you not giving in certain way. It's not about you, not giving. It's about you not giving in a certain aspect of your life, which is not allowed you to receive. So whether that is making those heart-to-heart connections, then that's the area that you need to start to open up and give in so that you can start to receive and create that beautiful flow. All right, guys, I hope you found that helpful. Comment below. Does this resonate? Is this something you're feeling and experiencing? Was I able to offer some sort of clarity? Was there a message for you within this reading? I love reading your comments. Have a fantastic week. Bye, Virgo.